Hey everybody, it's John from RELICS, and today we're going to be going through a box that I have here. It's full of really cool old 80s and 90s vintage stuff. I bought it at the auction. I almost didn't get this box. They were selling stuff from underneath the table, and for some reason a guy had bid, but they didn't catch his bid, and he ended up not picking the item out that he wanted because the auctioneer jumped in real quick and re-auctioned off the stuff. Well, I had opened up the lid to this box and peeked inside and seen what was inside the box. And let me tell you, the one thing that I seen like really got my heart going, and I'm like, yeah, this is going home with me. And it did. I got it for $10. I feel sorry for the other guy. I feel kind of bad for the other guy, but I'm pretty stoked because it's the kind of stuff that I really like. If you can tell, I've got a whole storefront just full of really cool stuff from when I was a kid and a teenager. I am just a big kid at heart. If you're new to the channel and you're a big kid at heart, then go down and smash that like button. We're going to go through this box. The first items that I have here is a bunch of books. We have a Star Trek book. I don't know if you're into Star Trek, but I kind of like it. This is Which Way book, so I'm guessing this is like a choose your own adventure. Those were a staple of my reading when I was a kid, and I absolutely loved them. Here's another Which Way book that is a Star Wars book. Trek, sorry. I've made somebody pretty mad. We've got a Charlie Brown and Snoopy paperback. That's really cool. I love that. We've got a Casper and Wendy paperback. I don't know if that's something that you're into, but I always love Casper the Friendly Ghost. We have Out of This World, Space Tales. I love science fiction books, and that'll be something that I put on my bookshelf. Choose Your Own Adventures. We've got two of them here. Absolutely. Who loves Choose Your Own Adventure books? Let me know down below. You Are a Genius, and it's kind of a sci-fi book. And then we have Exiled to Earth by R.A. Montgomery. There we go. Sorry about my ring light, but if I don't have it on, you can barely see what I'm showing you. So those were pretty awesome. Those were just some of the books. There's all kinds of cool stuff in here. So don't leave because there is still some pretty neat stuff in here. Just a real quick, we're going to show you the Huckleberry Finn. We've got A Time of Darkness. It's the Scholastic book. One of those neat books that you wish you could have got from the school fair, book fair. Here is a Strange Unsolved Mysteries. Mysteries of Ships and Planes. That is really cool. I'm going to take that home and let my my middle boy read that. He'll really like that. The Signs of the Beaver. I don't want any comments in my comment section about that book. There are many signs of the beaver, and apparently that little boy is going to learn about them. Here we go. We have an Archie comic. That's kind of cool. Archie Comic Digest. This is cool. My boys absolutely love Garfield. Let's see if the stickers are still inside here. That would be really cool if they were, but I'm not too sure. And it looks like, dadgummit, looks like they're gone. Oh well. We have Garfield's Rock and Roll Party, which is really cool. Little paperback book. And then we have Square One Television, Children's Television Workshop, and it's an activity book. Kind of cool. This was somebody's box that they must have packed away a long time ago and completely forgot about it. That's going to go over if I ain't careful. Let's see what else we got here. The Complete Paper Airplanes book. So if you want to learn how to make paper airplanes, we've got that book. We've got the World Geographic magazine. Trust me, it's going to get better in just a second. The Belmont, the Batcatcher, and Other Nutty Number Tales. I don't know exactly. I haven't looked through the box yet. I just know there's one item in here that's actually just going to flip. It flipped me out, and I love it. It's something behind me. You can see it right now, and I've wanted it forever. All Kinds of Trains, little book. The zoo book. They've got one for cats and one for the whales. And let's see what else we got here. Sports, the Illustrated NFL Playbook. That's old. That's from the 80s. And like most little guys, he liked the dinosaurs. We have Hurricanes and Twisters. That's really cool. Book on storms and tornadoes. Here's a haunted house book. And then we have the Wright brothers at Kitty Hawk. This is cool. This is the kind of stuff that I would have had as a kid. That I definitely, every little boy would have loved this stuff. Here's a book on trains. Stuff like that will go to the antique mall. I'll put that up there. Somebody will buy it for $1 or $2. This is really cool. This is super awesome. This is The Organizer by Mead. And it is a football. It'd been really cool if it had been something else. But it's actually it's sports themed. So that's awesome. It's kind of like a Trapper Keeper. But inside, for those of you guys who went to school in the 80s and 90s, it has these wonderful folders in it. That's awesome. Here's Lifeguard. And then on the other side, it's got Garfield, which is really cool. So this must be from like 1989 because it has Batman, the Batman folder, which is for $10, people. I paid $10 whole for this. This looks almost like this is a Lisa Frank. My wife is going to commandeer that because she absolutely loves anything Lisa Frank. And all this stuff, we found like a Lisa Frank pencil box, which was really cool. And my wife's already said that stuff's hers. And here is another one. Another cool geometric. And then we have a Garfield, another Garfield folder. So that is pretty cool. But that's not the most exciting thing that was in here. But that is really cool. That's like a step back in time. I really like it. But we are almost to the cool stuff. I don't want to, we'll go through this stuff real quick because that's all stuff down there. This is, here, that can sit right there on the edge of the box. We've got a book on prehistoric dinosaurs, another giant dinosaur coloring book. These are all Whitman. These both are Whitman. We've got a vintage crossword puzzle book and a search a word book. And this is February 1984. It's some kind of vintage games book, which is really cool. And here is remember the 3-2-1 Contact TV show? That's super cool. It's Fire in the Forest. But on the back, it's got a young man. It says someday. That's pretty cool. Here is a Disneyland pictorial souvenir book. This kid had everything. This kid lived the life. Exploring the Bismarck. Could you imagine being like a young, 12-year-old boy, 10-year-old boy getting to go to Disneyland, having all this cool stuff? Here's how to draw dinosaurs. Here we go. Here's something awesome here. This is a sticker adventures book. This is the Transformers. This will go in my collection, and I will keep it. I collect Transformers stuff. So this is part of my collection. It's not going to go nowhere. Here's the second Stickers Adventure book. That's going to go in my collection. And let's see if there's a lot of stickers in here. But the stickers have been stuck, unfortunately. But that's okay, because go find the sticker books. Go find the books. You can't. They're impossible to find. It's just a Smithsonian book. So the kid got to go all over the place. That's really cool. Good Time Puzzle Fun. That's awesome. Here we go. Here's Sticker Fun, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It's got a bunch of the stickers still in it, and they haven't been stuck yet. I love these books. I used to go to the store with my mom, and I would absolutely beg her to buy me some of these books because, I wanted them, but we were great spelling tips. I could use that because I'm dyslexic. But we were pretty poor, and that didn't happen very often. Here's a little Garfield and Space Book. If you can't tell, I'm a Garfield fan. I've got a Garfield right there, a big chalk Garfield. But here we go. Here is the Panini. Remember the Panini sticker books? Here is He-Man, Masters of the Universe, and it's got a ton of stickers in it. It's got almost completely full. That is going to go into my permanent collection. If you don't like He-Man, maybe you were a Thundercats fan. The Panini Thundercats sticker book. How awesome is that? It gets better. It just keeps getting better. There's actually 3 of the He-Man sticker books. So I've got 2 more of these. And I've got the 101 Dalmatians. They've got almost all the stickers in there. That's kind of cool. It's not something that I'm probably going to keep. I'll probably end up selling it, but I don't really need it. But I hope somebody else does. This is kind of cool. It's a St. Louis Science Center. I'm from Missouri, so that's kind of a neat old book. It's sponsored by McDonald's. I really like it. Think it's kind of cool. But here is a paint with water, and it's unused. Paint with water GoBots. That's pretty daggum cool. And it's not used. That is awesome. How neat is that? That'll probably go up for sale. I'm not a super big GoBots fan. Here is a GoBots sticker book. How cool is that? But the creme de la creme, the piece de la resistance, I guess is what they say. There's a guy local who has a baseball card shop, and when you go in there, he always has these cards. He has these cards for sale, but he has this book. In his book, he has absolutely no stickers in this book. His is brand new, but mine's even better. I've got the Voltron Defender of the Universe book. He has this book, but he has no stickers. And this one here has a ton of the stickers. It's almost completely full. There is no price that you can put on this. I mean, obviously there's a price that you can put on it. Some dumb price that if you wanted to pay a bunch more than what I could, easily replace it for, sure, you could buy that one. But if you notice right there, I've got the Voltron Castle, and there's 2 Voltrons there, and right behind it is where that book's going to go. It's going to stay in my collection forever. I love it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Kind of a quick video showing you guys something really cool that I found. I love sharing this stuff with you guys. I was born in '79, but I consider myself an '80s baby. Grew up in the late, I was like, 10 years old in '89, so the Turtles and all that stuff was a big part of my life. Loved it, and then graduated in '98, so all of this stuff is really special to me, and I hope it's special to you too. And if you would, just go down and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You guys have a good day, and God bless.